Alright, yesterday's video about the Dynasty spawned today's video, talking about hype fragrances, are they really worth it? A lot of you guys told me you bought into the hype, you got this fragrance, and then you ended up giving it away, because it didn't live up to the hype. And I understand, for me, at this current moment, it's not living up to the hype either. But it made me think, what are some fragrances that I think are worth every penny? Not necessarily that are hyped up, but because I don't necessarily feel like my money was put to good use on this fragrance, I'm going to show you some fragrances that I think my money was put to good use. I think those fragrances are worth every penny. And they're all cheapies. We got some clones, we got some cheap designers. If that sounds good to you, let's flip and do it, baby. The first one being, actually this wasn't on the list, but just before I press record on the video, and I realized my strips aren't in the video, not that I'm gonna do a smell. Actually, I'm gonna do one resmell. This one caught my eye. I was gonna say caught my eye out of the corner, but I was like, it's great if you like The King's Dad. Original 1 million. This little cutie piece of man right here. Well, if you want a kind of slimmed down version of it, that's a little bit more simplistic, that I think is actually more versatile because of that reason. You can wear it any season, any situation. Office day at the gym. You'll just be smelling good. And of course, we're talking about Club de Nuit Man. No, not intense man. Just man. It's the forgotten Club de Nuit. And in my mind, it's a light inspo of 1 million. They're not exactly the same. I think the 1 million has a little bit more going on if you smell them both side by side. But because it has a little bit more going on, it makes it not as versatile. Like wearing original 1 million to the gym might be a little much. Wearing Club de Nuit Man to the gym? No problem. Because I feel like the man is just a little bit more aromatic, which makes it a little bit more versatile. And it's usually in that low $20 range. So to have something that smells like the King Daddy over here in that $20 range, that's also a flippin' arm off Club de Nuit. I mean, nice, serious, heavy bottle right here. I love this whole presentation. It's a pretty big flippin' win. And like I'm saying, I think it's worth every penny right here. So we're off to a slamming start. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 1900 flippin' billion by Sunday night, and that's only 2 days away. So if you can hit that hype button, share the video. You don't even have to actually send it to anybody. Just press share and copy link. It does really help out a lot. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's keep it moving. I mean, there's so many that are worth every single penny. I'm like looking at the collection here. This could be a 30-part video. I already got like 15 fragrances in front of me. All right, let's get to the real one, but we're gonna do it real fast because I talk about it all the time, but I can't talk about worth every penny, cheapy, blah, 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 and not mention the King clone. So Al Ray is a clone of the King, and pretty much to me, they're spot on. It's about 95%. I think the King's a little bit richer, and the King actually does last a nice 10% longer. The King's pretty beastly, but they smell the same. It's worth every single penny. And now that it's in the $20 range, now it's really worth every single penny. It was in the $40 range for a little while. I understand that's pushing it for a clone, even though I still think it's worth it at 40, but now in the $20 range, I mean, there's no debate. All right, but next one up, Amirium. Amirium? No, it's not Amirium. I combined Amir and Imperium. Amirium. Amir Al Arab Imperium Asdaf. Smells like what? EDT? Oh my god, it's so good. And this is like usually $14. And not only is it $14, it has a velour bottle. I know some people might think that's weird. I don't. I love it. I love that little velour. Yeah, it feels so nice. Ooh. But anyways, smells, I mean, it smells like a flippin' $150 designer fragrance. It's amazing, but for like $14. The longevity is nothing to go brag to your neighbor about, but it's so cheap, you just spray a little bit more. You could throw this in your bag. I mean, it's $14. If something happens to it, well, it is what it is. It's $14. But it smells amazing, and it's worth every single flippin' penny. Unlike, in my mind, up until this moment, the Dynasty. Actually, let's put the Dynasty out to... We're going to shame them a little bit. I want you to stand here, Dynasty, and look at all the fragrances that are actually worth it, like Al Ray over here, all right? You know Al Ray? No, of course you don't. Look how far apart you are. He knows the King. He's chilling up here in the flippin' palace. You're over there with the flippin' sticks. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Oh, this one? Definitely worth every single penny. And I'm still finding it a little cheap. Maybe that whole little discontinued thing, even though I still think it is discontinued, it doesn't seem like the stock has totally gone through the roof. I'm still seeing it like high 30s, low 40s. The second it crosses into the 60s, 70s, you know it's over. But anyways, Missoni Wave? Oh my god. I personally think it's worth every single penny in the $30 range, up until like $45. Past $45, you can get a tester of Versace Pour Homme in the $30 range, and to me, they're very similar fragrances. Just clean laundry. This one's more citrusy than Versace Pour Homme, and Versace Pour Homme could just be on this list too. I mean, I always talk about them together. I don't know why they're not together, but either way, clean laundry, Missoni Wave, up until about $45, even maybe pushing $50. I think it's worth it. It's hyped up, but this is one of those ones, to me, when I got it, it lived up to the hype. Not because it was some groundbreaking scent profile that I'd never smelled before. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, it smells like Versace Pour Homme. But every single time I wore it in the summer, I absolutely loved it. I love the way it smelled. My wife likes the way it smelled. I love everything about the presentation, the magnetic cap, this beautiful gradient. Like, I love everything about it. So to me, the hype was merited. But up until about 45, 50 bucks. Anything past that, like, no, sorry, you missed the boat. All right, next one up. This is actually the one we're gonna do a resmell of. It was like $12 to $14. Someone wrote me a comment once. Drop everything and go buy thallium right now. Little thallium right here. But it's weird. The first time I smelled it, it smelled like flippin' original Lamal. And then the second time I smelled it, it smelled like a fierce kind of vibe, like a grapefruity fierce or something. What the heck? I swear it's going back. Now it's Lamal again. No. Hold on. I gotta put some of this on my skin. I gotta put some of that. Oh, I put a lot on my skin. God, I didn't want to do all that. I just wanted a little spritz. I mean, I am tripping here. Let's go a little figure. Thallium. Hold on. It's gonna say what? What is? Oh, the Jaguar Gold. I've never tried that. Should I? What is going on? What universe am I in? What? Cuba Orange? What's happening? Classic Chromite? What? Arrows? What's happening? Nico Sculpture? What's going on here? Oh, I think I entered a different dimension. What is this? Downhill? No. Like the first time I was like, oh, this is Lamal. Then the second time, I swear we looked this up and it said it was showing me fiercey vibes. And now it's not showing any of that. I'm going to slowly back away from this fragrance because I think it's entering me into a different dimension. I'm going to smell the paper one more time and then we're going to slowly move on and not talk about this anymore. But hold on, let me smell the paper. Yeah, paper smells great. Let me smell my arm. Yeah, my arm smells like Lamal. So I don't know what's going on in this space-time continuum over here, but for $12, thallium's there. There's another one. Someone hyped up to me and I got it. And even though it was a cheapie, it lived up to the hype. It definitely did. All right, next one up. Let's do a nice little cheapie designer. Mike Jones found this at the Burlington for me for $14, but it's usually around like $20. Banana Republic, Dark Cherry and Amber. To me, I actually kind of get Scandal vibes. I was gonna do the Supreme. We could just do it at the same time. I almost get Scandal vibes, but like a cherry version of it. Like how Scandal's a creamy orange, although the Chic Al Shayouk Supreme is more of the plum vibe, like a creamy kind of plum. I mean, yeah, it's like a creamy kind of cherry. Almost slight little sunscreeny tropical vibes, but cherry. It's wonderful. I really like this fragrance, especially for $14. I mean, what? And the Supreme too. It's been like $18, $19, $20 the last couple of weeks. Beautiful inspo of the Scandal with the plum. I really, really like this one. And considering how cheap both these are and how wonderful they both smell, to me, they're worth every single penny. Let's keep it moving. All right, next one up that I think is worth it. Oh yeah, it smells great. Another YSL inspo. This is more the EDP. Odyssey, Mega Man in some places, but it's great. Usually in that super low $20 range to smell like an almost $150 designer. Okay. I think the longevity and the performance of the original is a tiny bit better. I have a little sample. I should probably just get full bottles of the whole line, but anyways, this gets you pretty much all the way there for like $22. I think it's wonderful. So if you want a super versatile fragrance that smells designer that you can wear anywhere in any season, that's worth every single penny, Odyssey, Mega. You could also throw in the Aqua in there, but the only reason I don't throw the Aqua is because the Mega has like crystal clear juice and the Aqua for whatever reason is like a snow globe. there's stuff floating around in that Aqua, but that one too is a good option, but I think it's a tiny bit more manly. I think the Mega is the more versatile one for more age groups. It's a tiny bit sweeter. Let's keep it moving. The next one that I think is worth every single penny, but it's a funny one. You have to kind of be into tea fragrances. And me, I think it actually goes tropical. But for like the $18 that it is, it smells like $180. Liam Gray, again, to me, I get kind of more of a tropical vibe, Birds of Paradise kind of vibe, almost hints of Paradise Garden as well. There's just almost get a tropical coconutty sunscreeny vibe, but done in a different way. I understand it's the tea. I get it. I'm starting to smell more tea fragrances, and I get that that's the tea, but to me, it goes tropical for some reason. But I like it, because it's not like coconutty tropical, not like sunscreen. It's tropical in a way that I've never really smelled. And I think it's unique, and it's actually pretty beastly on me. So for the fact that I like the way it smells, it's got good performance, and it's cheap, and the whole presentation is wonderful, is another one that I think is worth every single penny, but it's not a scent profile that everybody will love. Like, this is not necessarily a safe blind buy. It's just, if you're into this fragrance, it's worth every single penny. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you like this style, well, then this is just a boom deal for $20. But if you've never smelled a tea fragrance kind of vibe, then there's still a chance you might not like it. And I don't think I did love it at first. That was one I had to warm up to and wear a couple times. All right, next one up. Oh yeah, this one's definitely worth every penny. It's just the bottle irritates me. Smells great though. Heavy metal cap, thick glass bottle. Latafa, blue sapphire. It's just very OCD flipping inducing right here. I mean, look at these different sizes, different spacing. I could barely look at it. It makes me so mad. Serenity now. Serenity now. But anyways, this is an inspo of Eros. And what's funny is that I like this more. It's just smoother. The vanilla is like toned down in this one. It's a little bit more aromatic, which to me makes it more wearable, more usable, more versatile. Any season, any situation. You could pretty much wear this up until like the high heat. You'll just be smelling good. Anything over like 85 or just super high humidity, no, but I think it's more versatile. This one, over like 75 and you're like, whoa, 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 no, I need something fresher. And the OG's got like a pretty serious body on it. But this one, like I'm saying, is a tiny bit more aromatic, and I personally like this one more. Because like I'm saying, it's more versatile, and in the $20 range, to have something that smells like the OG, that I think is a little bit better, hello? I pretty much think that's worth every single penny, so let's keep it moving. All right, next two, let's just do these two at the same time, because we're in the winter, and why not? But Choco Musk, but don't overpay for it. I see it get jacked all the way up to like 20 bucks some days. It's only 50 ml, so don't pay more than like 8-9 bucks for it. Usually hovers around 7-8 bucks. And Eclair, oh my god. I mean, this is an empty bottle of Eclair, and this is like bottle number 5 of Choco Musk. I literally have another full bottle still in the wrapper as well. But anyways, Choco Musk gets used up in my house, and because it's wonderful. It smells like a steaming chocolatey vanilla cupcake or something. It's so good. Oh my god, I love this. Probably the best under $10 fragrance there is, especially for a gourmand. That's fact. Done. For $10 gourmand, this is it. Choco Musk. Freshies, there's 1 or 2 freshies around 10 bucks that are also pretty good. But Eclair, oh my god, literally just smells like an Eclair. That's it. Just picture an Eclair in cologne form. Tiny bit more powdery, a little slight body that some people might consider chalky, but it's just in such a delicious, edible, wonderful way. I love it, and this bottle is empty, and I'm sure my wife's second bottle is probably empty at this point too. So I'll probably have to get a third bottle. So yeah, it's worth it. Let's do 2 super cheap designers. How about a $14 one? I've seen it as low as $10 actually. $10 for designer? I mean, crazy. Another one that's 18-19 bucks. Oh my god. Both of them are just clean laundry vibes to me. Super fresh, super versatile, any season, off the stay at the gym. Yep. Oh, I knocked the camera over. I'm like, what the heck hit the camera? Both my hands were in the frame as I was doing that. I'll leave that mystery up for debate. But anyways, lucky brand, lucky you, America's, no, where is it? America's favorite, I guess favorite cologne, 4-leaf clover. It's my lucky day. But anyways, both these just smell super fresh, clean laundry. The Lucky has a note of bamboo in it. Well, I believe there's a note of bamboo in it, because it smells like this was washed in like bamboo laundry detergent. I think I've said that before. I even think I mocked up what it would look like. Here it is. But to me, that's what it smells like. If you walked in the office and I was like, whoa, what's that? And you're like, oh, it's the new Tide Bamboo. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it smells great. I love it. I think it's beautiful. $14. I've seen it as low as 10. I mean, come on. And Versace, blue flipping jeans. To me, it smells like my blue jeans are in the wash or something, like wet blue jeans. But yeah, laundry, I think it's great. There's a reason it's been around this long. People, every time I talk about this fragrance, someone will write me down below. It's the worst fragrance. Nobody really likes this fragrance. Don't buy it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it's been out for 30 years because no one likes it. They keep producing units in the factory. There's people with jobs making this fragrance every single day of their life for no reason, I guess. No one's buying it because it's garbage, right? Yeah. That's the funniest part when people talk about like 30-year-old fragrances. Like, it's crap. Nobody buys this. It's like, no, if nobody bought it, it would not be in production anymore. People still buy it. Anyways, it's wonderful. I love it. 18 bucks, flipping Versace, flipping blue jeans. It's a win in my book, and I think it's worth every single penny and then some. It's worth at least 10 bucks more. And I'll say this because when it hops down into the low $20 range, Hawas, OG Hawas has got to be one of the best deals in fragrances, especially in that low $20 range. I heard those low $20 range batches haven't been performing as good as some of the more expensive $40, $50 batches from like a year ago, but I have not tried any of the newer batches, so I cannot confirm that. But if real Hawas where you are is 20 bucks, I mean, I don't know if there is a better deal than that. That might be the deal. All right, we got 2 left. Let's flip and do it. This is a recent addition. Oh, I love it. But you gotta like almonds, you gotta like plum. Beautiful though. Supreme, Lum, Extreme. Who is it? Mason Flippin' Alhambra or Fragrance World? It's Fragrance World. But it's great. I mean, this one too is usually so cheap, like 12 bucks, and the whole presentation's so nice. I mean, you would think there's like $100+ presentation. Like, it feels all pretty decent quality for how cheap it is, and it smells wonderful. But you kind of need to be into nutty fragrances that have hints of fruitiness. Like, the plum in here is beautiful. I want to try the real one with a cherry in it. It's not that expensive either, like 70 bucks. I should probably just get it at some point. Maybe it'll be my little Christmas gift to myself. I really want to try that cherry one, but either way, this one was a little bit of a surprise. I kept seeing it on the little Amazonas, and I was like, oh, whatever, it can't be good. It's probably gonna be crap. And then I got it, and I'm like, oh, I love the way it smells. I love the presentation, and I loved how cheap it was. So win, win, win. That's the point of the video. Wins. All right, last one. Oh, this is one that Easy recommended for me. All right, this one's great. It's super cheap also. Another one's like $14 flipping. Crazy. But you need to be into Herba Pura. To me, this is Herba Pura with a little bit of grape on it. Kenzie Swiss Arabian. But if you're not into the Herbapura DNA, like that super fruity, people almost say like a fruit salad or something. I could kind of see a fruit salad actually. But yeah, it's just fruit with a musk on it in a way that's very unique to Herbapura and everything that kind of smells like it. But once you know what I'm talking about, like once you've smelled Herbapura or anything that smells like it, you'll know exactly what I mean. Like anything that you smell after that has that scent profile, you immediately just go, oh yeah, it's Herbapura. And this is that vibe, just with a little bit of grape in it, which I think possibly makes it a tiny bit more masculine. So if you like that DNA, but you always found it was like a tiny bit too feminine, this still might not get you there, but in my mind, it's a tiny bit more unisex, considering how fruit heavy that scent profile is. But another one that I think smells amazing, and in that mid-teen range, I mean, come the flip on, doesn't get much better than that. But that's my list of some of my favorite cheapies right here that I think are worth it. Let me know some of yours down below. I'm always good looking for some good cheap bangers. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit all those buttons if you haven't already. Consider joining, I appreciate you. We're gonna start jumping on those live streams again. We did a New Year's one last year on New Year's Eve. I think we'll probably do one again this year. But anyways, I love every single one of you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope all your dreams come true today. I truly mean that. I hope something great happens to you. Blessings all around. I love you, and bye for now, baby.